the weapons, collective edge. Welcome to the Weapons Collective Edge, and welcome back to the fourth week of sword workout. What we're going to work on today is we're going to work on a pell, or basically a bag, so a heavyweight bag or something like that. Could be a tree limb, it could be a tree, it could be a post in the ground, and I'm still going to be using a practice sword. And if you were going to use a blunted sword, a real sword that's metal, more like this one here, I would go with a wooden pell with carpet on it, more or less. This one's up here is going to be a heavy bag. It's got foam on top for a head and a shirt on. You'll see it in a minute. But a stick or a tree, you just do it lightweight. The other thing I'm going to bring up is, I'll show you right here. Okay, so I have a piece of PVC the same length as my sword and a pool noodle attached to it. So I'm about virtually the same length. It only goes up to about here. And that way, if you don't have a practice to hit against, you can hit on the corner. I don't have a corner right here, but let's just say this is the corner of a room. You can hit on that corner and you're not going to damage your wall. So that's my point. When you don't have training stuff that you can do, again, this is the same thing. When I'm doing cuts, I don't want to be whacking my ceiling or accidentally hitting my wall. But if I do, the pool noodle's not going to really matter. And that's why I don't put the PVC all the way through. If you put the PVC all the way through, you're going to basically have a boffer. And that would work fine as long as you've got something you can hit against that isn't going to get damaged. Be it the heavy bag or, you know, the stick, the tree, whatever. But if not, you can also put strapping tape across this. It'll stiffen this up a little more. You're still going to be floppy. It's not going to feel exactly like a sword, but you can simulate it and not damage whatever you're hitting. So that was my point. We'll get back to our workout, and I'm going to start my timer, and here we go. Okay, first thing we're going to work on is just the wrists. So I am putting my sword as far down as I can and as far up as I can. And I'm opening my hands when I push it all the way up. Just trying to keep the blade more or less pointing toward the camera there. And then left and right. Flip your hands over, left and right. Just loosening that grip when you need to. Get that wrist to bend as far as it can. Again, down, up and down. Not worried about footwork, just standing here. There. Okay. Use a heavy sword for this. This is just basically a piece of steel. I've shaped it more or less like a katana. But arm circles. Just left. Stand in front, or 60-40. Either 40 front or 40 back. Just get those circles all the way around. Get those shoulders worked out. Just on the left side. I chose this because I don't scrape the ground as easy. It's shorter. Good. Touch the other side. Do the right side.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 3.
Get working those shoulders as much as possible. Not worrying about my edge alignment so much. I'm still trying to cut with it, but really just trying full circles all the way around. I use the shorter sword so I can go as low as I can, get the full circle all the way around. Okay. Okay, now we're going to do strikes down on the pell. We're just down. Good. Okay. Next we're going to zerch out. Do some stepping. And quick. Stepping. And quick again. Whew. Look at his heart rate going. Okay, 3 techniques. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. Whew. Okay, next, thrust to cut. Thrust, cut. Thrust, cut. Thrust, cut. Whoop, I got tangled. Good. Okay. Next we're gonna do jump to cut.
Exercise
Over here. Take a jab. Okay, so jump to thrust. So,
3, 2, 1.
here and
Exercise.
plow. Here and plow. Plow. Ox. 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 Ox on the other side. Plow on the other side. Key. Key on the other side. Good. Whew. Okay, jump squat, horse squat, head hit. I'll go on this angle over here. Here. Mostly for exercise. Slippery over there. Okay.
2, 1. Rest.
Okay. Got the dummy out of the way.
1.
Besides me.
Exercise
Do
11.
push-ups. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One. 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. And we'll finish with 5 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold their plank.
Three, two, one. Rest.
Good job. Okay.
Three,
Your hand grippers.
2. Exercise 12.
This is it. What are you doing? Many as you can do. 55 seconds. You can do some high knees with it if you want. You can work on some stances. This is boring, but you'll get those forearms burning. You can work those muscles in the forearms that you don't normally get. Whew. Pell work was tough. It's a lot of swinging with force behind it and impact. So a little harder than just swinging it in the air. Like I said, you need to use that pool noodle because you don't have a thing to use. Go ahead.
Rest.
Okay. We did this before. Hammer halos.
Exercise 13.
Both directions. Get further out. Or get real close in. Either way. One side. Other side. However you want to switch it up. So you don't always have to do the same halo completely around your neck and head and shoulders.
Three.
And
1.
that's it.
Rest.
Okay, last one, little break. Again, you can take stances and do whatever you want, but
3. 2.
just the prayer stretch
Exercise 14.
stretches the forearms and the fingers. Gives that little bit more range of motion inside your wrists, which do a lot of work. So it gives me a time to cool down from the other workout. And I want to add, before your workout, you should try to get some stretching done. Maybe do a little bit, jumping jacks or something like that. Just get the heart rate going, and then when you get into this, you're not just going from cold. So get on the ground, do some stretches, whatever it needs to be. A lot of legs, and maybe shoulders, elbows. I'll throw a few of them in here, but you know, this is really
3.
a core workout, a muscle workout to get everything stronger. And I don't want to waste all your time by just doing stretches. So that was it. That was the end of our 14 sets. So again, this was our 4th installment. Hope you liked it. I was working mostly on the pell. Try to do what you want on something else if you don't have a heavy bag or actual pell or whatever. But if you can get outside, all you got to do is stick something in the ground, pound it in there, and it'll at least give you something to make contact with. You know, the downward strikes might be a little more difficult. This one had a head that you could hit, but it's up to you how you want to apply that. But anyways, if you like this, please subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. See ya.